What a song. What a song. What a song that is right there. It's unbelievable. I don't know. Do I keep that for intermission? I'm not sure. Maybe yes. Maybe no. Good morning, guys. How are we doing today? It is Sunday, baby. Sunday. Love Sundays. Something good about Sundays always. We got some good bullet points to go over. We're going to talk Aniello, Mr. Aniello Dellacroce today. That's what we're doing today. Delilah, I'm sure it's not the best day. I know how these days go. It's 6 years. Not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. All right? It's not supposed to be easy. All right, let me pour my coffee. Let's get into this. Talk right after our song. We will be ready to go. We are on the 200th consecutive. Wow. Gen X effect. Mustang. 200th literal consecutive coffee talks in the morning. Only 2 of them were pre-records, but still went off at the same time. So let's start off with our song, and we'll pour my coffee. Let's get ready. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs. This should get you going, get you sparked up a little bit. All right, settle in and warm up that coffee. Here we go.
Same old stool, same old chrome and shatter. Coat on the hook like it doesn't even matter. Door swings wide and the night just steps aside when that first cup smiles at me. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the troubles come in small and the dreams pour out in big. Sugar on the counter, laughs floating over the rugged. Life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Frank on the box, humming low in the corner. Steam writes my name on the glass by the order. Jokes with the boss about yesterday's close call. He says, kid, you made it, you're here, that's all. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the worries shrink to crumbs on the plate beside the figs. Stories in the sunlight, stirring slow with every shrug.
Oh yeah, life feels large and lovely. Spitaro, good morning.
From a little
Bambalina, good morning. That's nice.
Out on the avenue, they chase their noon. I got time on a spoon and a second cup too. Oh yeah, if the world goes fast, let it pass, let it spin. I'll be right here where my day begins. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the city takes a breath and the heart learns gentle gigs, quiet conversation and a wink,
a nod.
shrug. Yeah, life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Just me and my view, and that first sip, cool and new.
Here we go.
Another beautiful day coming up.
From a little porcelain cup.
From a little porcelain cup.
Beautiful, beautiful. Spatara, we're going to talk about it. Spatara, we are going to discuss the World Cup today. We will be talking about that. Yes, we will. All right. How are we doing out there? Let me get rid of the, let me put this back up. Mr. Neil is who we're talking about today. Mr. Aniello Dellacroce. Where is it? Where is it? Do I even have Neil? There we go. Neil's right there. Wow, it's coffee. I can feel it. Oh, it's nice. The heat's coming off my coffee mug. How do you not start the day with a nice cup of coffee, guys? A nice cup of coffee. There's nothing better. Spatar, we're going to talk about today's game, okay? We're going to get a little insight into today's game. A lot of money. It's crazy over here. Good morning, Pete Rizzolo. Oh, I'm honest. I'm good. Feel good mentally and physically. Wow. All right. That's beautiful. That is what I want to hear, Bambi. Can you hear me good? Is the visual okay? Is the audio okay? Thumbs up. Delilah, prayers and love out to you today. I know it must be a tough day, as we know. Oh, you're currently brewing your coffee. As we know, the clock does not stop ticking. However, the pain is still always in the heart, the soul, the mind, everything. Good, good. You feel good. Oh, okay. We're good today. Thank you. Looking good, sounding good. Thank you, Mammy, for your little feedback. Yeah, we're going to have, I don't know, maybe some sun today. I'm not sure. Hello, hey, teacher. Hello there, Cricket One Spain. All right, Slim. Slim, hope you're well. Zelda, good morning. Hi, all. I'll be listening for a while. That is good. That is good. See if we get our little 25 piece up here on a Sunday. But the coffee's nice. The coffee's hot. Bambi has the cannolis up on the bar, and that's all good. We're talking Aniello Dellacroce-CosaNostra conversations on a Sunday morning. Tell me, it's a Bible verse. No, it's not a Bible verse. It's a serenity prayer. This is the serenity prayer, Bambi. That's okay. I have it right here. So I'm deeply into this serenity prayer thing because I just live this way. I know most people use it for addiction. I understand this aspect, and I can understand why, but it can be applied to all aspects of life. I never was an addict to anything. So I don't have that type of, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of pain on my arms and chest. A lot of tattoos, yeah. Yeah, I'm all stuck all over the place. Back here, my leg. I'm everywhere. No. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm all tatted up. It is what it is. Yeah, it's a tough. Pain's a little. I enjoy the pain. I embrace the pain. I love it. It feels fucking great. I'm nuts though. Don't go by me. Please don't go by me with the tattoos. I love the pain. I embrace the pain. It gives me fucking feel good. When they start tattooing me, I feel like a fucking champ. Almost like beer muscles that these people get that drink. They get them beer muscles. They think they're tougher than they really are. Same feeling. How's a teacher doing? Are you out there on Long Island? Are you out there in LA? When'd you get back? Funny. Throwing the cup. Any tattoos? Yeah, they mark every tattoo down. Good morning, Sorcelli. They mark every tattoo down when you get pinched. It's all there on paper. It's actually in your reports. It is. Don't get arrested. You don't have to worry about this shit. You don't have to worry about the tattoos being there. Yes, I'm on Long Island. All right, Bams. Hello, Munchie. Good morning to you. See if we get a little 25 piece. Yeah, a little 25 piece this morning on a Sunday. Only tap one I got. All right, don't do any. My son has them. What are you going to do? This is what it is. They learn by example. Everything you do, they follow you. They follow what we do. This is what it is. Kenny's, of course. Absolutely. Kenny, yeah. Rest in peace. Kenny passed. Like Kenny also had a Jaguar, if I remember. What was with the Jaguars? Kenny was a big guy. How did Kenny pass? Sidis, yeah. Yep. Spataro, what's happening? So we're going to treat today like the Super Bowl. We're changing up the vibe a little bit. We're going to do it like a Super Bowl. Going to enjoy the game. No skin in the game. Just a nice competition on a it's not a big rivalry game. Not a big rivalry game. So it's going to be a good game today. I'll watch it. Hello, good morning, Steven Morinello. Hope you're well today. I'm not that involved. I got nothing invested in it. I want Spain to win. Although I got Argentinian friends and I got Spanish friends. So, I don't know, Bambi. The degenerates gamble on everything. Yes, Spataro, it's going to be a nice day. Okay, Steven, do what you got to do. Have a good time. We're going to make a fun day out of it. What are you going to do? Why not? Make it a family day. Get everybody involved. You never know. You might come to like the sport. You might come to like the sport. And if you do, what's wrong with it? Learn something new. We went to first. I wouldn't sell him one because of the way he looked. So I went to Montclair Jaguar. Yeah, Jaguar. He had a Jaguar. I don't remember what color. Maybe white as well. Anthony had white too. People are betting Argentina. It's heavy. Yeah. Yep. I miss these guys, Pete. I miss these guys. Always Burgundy. Remember him on Washington Avenue? Well, what did he have? What did he have on Washington Avenue? The tattoo shop was on Washington Avenue. Yeah. I remember clearly. Okay. Wow. Our guys, I got to tell you, Pete. People we know, always hustling, man. Always hustling a buck one way or another. Then Anthony had the car wash by hand. Because I had a... Anyway, I used to go to Anthony for his guys' hand car wash. I picked Spain before the World Cup started, but I have a soft spot in my heart for Argentina. To have Italian blood, and Diego Maradona was my favorite player when I was a kid. So it's hard, Spataro. So you get in that mixed spot, right? You get in that mixed spot. But a lot of Argentinians are Italian, so it's interesting. So how's Munchie doing today? Yes, I got... Oh, you sent me a picture? Okay. You sent me a video last night. I did see that video. Let me see if I could open this fucking messenger thing. Wow. Ah, man. Wow. That's fucking crazy. Jesus. Damn, when you see pictures, Pete, it takes you to a whole different place. Yeah. Doing great, Tommy. I'm doing great. Don't get mad because I didn't shave today. Don't get angry. Hello, Robo. Okay, why do these guys run up the numbers so high? Why does a loan shark or bookie cut them off after like 10K? It's a personal decision. Everybody runs their business in a much different way. Yeah, Bambi. Everybody runs their business differently. There's no set standard. Some people are conservative bookmakers. How crazy that might sound. 15. Wow, he was a bull in that picture. He was that big at 15. Holy shit. Zelda. Slim, I have learned a lot about soccer. Never knew until this year, but it's pretty interesting sport. Well, there you go. We got another fan. Slim is another fan. Isn't that beautiful? You don't have to claim to know everything or know it all, but it's what's wrong with enjoying something new? Look at YouTube. Slim, I didn't know anything about YouTube, but now I do a show, right? Learn something new. One day I would love to travel to Buenos Aires. Okay. 5 a.m. shadow makes you look rugged. It's a good, well, no, there's a reason. Because we're going for straight shaves today, possibly. So you let it grow out a couple of days before you, hello there, Jen. I see you. I see you, Clint. So there's a possibility of a couple of people going for straight shaves today. Are you going to see the Rock movie? Not that really. About the Rock? Patty Dilly, it's about the Rock? I think I'd rather spend $100 somewhere else. Possibly. So a couple of people today might be going to a straight shave today. But it's going to be very difficult getting around these parts today. North Jersey and Manhattan and the Bronx and all of these places. It's going to be absolutely insane today. Rocky? Another Rocky? What is it, Rocky 52? About the Rock, the wrestler, or Rocky Balboa? Patty, you got me confused. Are you drinking chock full of nuts this morning, Mrs. Patty? So anyway, when you get a straight shave, it's kind of nice to let it grow in and then get the shave. So it may not happen. We're working on this thing. Oh, it's a Rocky Balboa movie. Oh, okay. Maybe. I don't know. Is it the story? Wow. $3. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Ava Perón. Oh, it's Sly Stallone's story. Oh, definitely. Like a life story. Oh, 100%. Is it out now, right now, Patty Dilly? Is it at the Bellevue Theater over here? We still got 2 theaters over here. We got a new movie theater. Please let me know. Is this a documentary about Sly Stallone? Is this what we're calling this? Got a good YouTube channel. Millions of subs, Sly. The inspiration for the Broadway play and later musical play by Madonna, Evita. Great stuff. Great stuff. Where's Osada Treats? I had 2 Peronis the other day. You'll be drinking a Peroni today, Robo? August or September. Check it out. Looks good. Okay, Batty. Yeah. Stallone did make a naughty movie. No problem with that. Madonna, Shakira, Justin Bieber, and a couple of other 3 groups. Going to be a great halftime show. If not for anything else, catch the halftime show. Now, I truly believe that Shakira is going to do half in Spanish and half in... She's doing... See, today's Colombia's Independence Day. See, now people don't... I am well-rounded with a lot of different things. Today's Colombians, I believe... Well, it's tomorrow, but they celebrated on this Sunday, the 20th. The Colombians have independence today. I believe this was a big fight over a vase or a vase or some shit for a dinner or something like that. The vase broke. They broke out into war. Then they wanted to get out of Spanish taxation. There's a whole... I can't give you the backstory. Anyway, Colombia's Independence Day is today. Something about taxation and vase, and there was a big story. If you want to Google it and drop it in the chat, I may even have it here. I may have put some stuff into the spreadsheet. Sly had to make money. What are you going to do? He banged it out for a few dollars, right? What can you do? So we may get the straight shave today. This is the first time I've had a straight shave in... I did it twice. I did a straight shave twice in my life. Or maybe a few more than that. Straight shave, definitely twice. I know that. Is it a movie that you can still watch? Do you know what? Good morning, Octavia Grace. Good to see you this morning. You're on same time as Giacomo now. Good morning, Giacomo. Hope you're having a good show over there, Mr. Giacomo. Your hubby straight shaves for church. Beautiful. God bless that guy. That is amazing. Thank you. It's only a silver watch, and it's only a guess watch. It's nothing. Wait. It's guess. It's a classic guess watch. It's nothing, but I like silver. I like silver. He was teaching me how to make chicken parm. Nice. Good morning, enough said. How you doing, Paisan? Yeah. Gave him a recipe for chicken parmesan. That's nice. Today we're talking Aniello Dellacroce. Hey, teacher. We'll see what this guy's all about. Huh? I yell at you for cannolis. Well, as long as you come and do your job. Call me Shaggy, Slim says. Why, you're Shaggy, Shags? Well, I don't grow facial hair, so. He is security at the church carnival every year. Nice. Security, nice. Does he carry, hopefully? Got to carry. It's going to be a beautiful day. Life is good. Life is what you make it. Keep it cool. Keep it calm. Keep the drama to a minimum. Keep your anger low. Just go through. Where are we going? Where are you going, Zelda? We're just going through, right? Come on. We're here for a good time, not a long time. I got no gripes, no vengeances, nothing on YouTube. I'm absolutely loving my space here. I really am. No drama, no nothing. Really, just a boring existence on YouTube. And it's good like this. You wear your son's watch from Sicily. It's titanium. Look silver. Nice. Buongiorno, Professor. Hey, teacher. Couldn't find the Rolling Stones interview on your channel, which you mentioned a couple of days ago. You see how they pay attention here? Wait, no, said, let me ask you a question. Did you hear that on this show? On this chat? Yeah, we're just passing through. Where you going over here for a minute? Buongiorno, enough said. I love it. You guys are great. So did you hear about it here? Platinum's expensive? Yeah. This show, you see? That's the purpose. Spitaro must be a musical. I don't know. Enough said. Been a minute. Come stai? Bella tutti. Octavia Gray saying hello. To you, enough said. The best crew around. Let's get a 25 piece today, huh? Sunday. Who the fuck wants to hang around on a Sunday morning at 7 a.m.? I put edible 24 cap. What? Gen X. Just passing through. Take it slow. Enjoy the sights. Eat good food. And find people to laugh with till we get to the next destination. And don't be a dick. My aunt told me on her front porch while consumed with the Newark riots. Manny Simpsons. Octavia Grace. Bene grazie tutti sempre in Sicilia. I had no idea until I was talking to people about how much converters cost. Oh. Well, they robbed mine. You remember, Bambi? $1,200. You talking about a catalytic converter? Are you talking about a catalytic converter? Because it's a fucking filter. I got my last car had 3 catalytic converters, if that's what you're talking about. If not, I'll move along to the next topic, but that's where we were. If you're talking catalytic converters, I understand. Yeah. They robbed it right in front of my apartment. 30 seconds, they were gone. I think it was in between stoop cams. They robbed me good. They got me good. Do I call the cops? Absolutely not. What are you going to do? I ain't going to court to testify against nobody. You ain't put my name down as a witness, and I'm definitely not doing that. So, yeah. No, I can't fix those. They got to be replaced. You can't fix one. No, no, no. New theater. No, no. They reopened the Bellevue, Patty. All redone. Beautiful theater. They reopened the Bellevue. Now, if they were smart, they would have the soccer game there today. The theaters should host a soccer game, and they'll fill it up in this area. Oh yeah, North Jersey, auto theft, right in front of my apartment, right in front of the stoop, Bambi. They came in 30 seconds. They were gone. Zzz. They got hydraulic jacks that run them up. They got two sawzalls. One guy with a sawzall on one side, one guy with a sawzall on the other side. They get about a nickel for each one because there's some precious metals inside, and I got a $1,200. Now, what happens? I call the cops. Yeah, Montclair. The Bellevue is back open, all remodeled. Nice little ice cream shop next to it, Patty. They did a great job over there. Rob a lot of cars off the older car. Yeah, the parts. Fix a catalytic converter there. That's something. You saw E.T. at the Bellevue? Are you serious? Now that is a throwback. Wow. That is a throwback. You saw E.T. at the Bellevue Theater. Well, they just redid the whole thing. Many first dates, Patty says. Oh, wow. Well, you're living through me. Patty, you're still living up here through me. Wow. Many first dates at the Bellevue. Look, you never know what conversations are going to go here. Yeah. So my other white Cadillac had 3 catalytic converters. They wanted the air to be sterile. I'm saying to myself, 3 of them? Unbelievable. Did E.T. make you cry? Zelda wants to know. Hey, teacher, you got a question? Yeah, the Franklin Theater. Okay. Oh, that's nice that you went there. That is nice. Wow, you saw E.T. there. Patty Daly, by any chance? We're going to go way out there, Gen X Effect. Patty Daly, by any chance, do you remember maybe first and last movie that you did see there? Or were you necking? Come on. Were you necking in the theater? Or were you watching? What was the last movie you saw at the Bellevue Theater? Or maybe the first one? Yeah. E.T. made me cry when he had to go home. Oh, man, you guys are, you know what? You guys are something else. You guys have a good heart in this place. E.T. Now I got to watch it. Necking. Yeah, you were young. Well, Bambi, you have to understand, we got variation in ages over here. This social club this is age discriminate. I do not honestly remember. I was in love. Oh, again. Well, yeah, Bambi, I understand. Because of your age. E.T. phone home, Zelda. Ah, man. Wow. Wow. You guys are something else. So many different. It's unbelievable what we got here. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of age difference here. Much older. Got people in their 60s and 70s that come in here, Bambi. I've seen many movies at the Claridge in Montclair and many concerts at the Wellmont. Beautiful. You guys act like me. You don't act like my parents. Well, that's an interesting point. Charlie Brown's behind the Bellevue. You guys. Yeah, Bambi. We are a different type of group. If we had a contest on who remembers the oldest movie and songs, I would win, but I'm not telling my group. My first movies in the theater were Saturday Night Fever and Grease. My last few were Gotti, 90, the newest Gotti, Many Saints of Newark, and I forget. I just saw one. I forgot what it was. But my first was Saturday Night Fever, and And Grease. Now, I don't remember Godfather 1 in the movie theater. No, I would be like 3 years old, so. No, I don't remember South Pacific. Yeah. Manny's going to eat. 8 Mile. That is a great movie, too. Very nice, Bambi. See that? Good stuff. Yeah, I think Grease or Saturday Night Fever. They came around the same time, so. You saw Saturday Night Fever in Brooklyn, Patty Daly? Yeah. Well, I don't know where I saw it. Many Saints of Newark, but saw it twice in the theaters. How things have changed, right, Steven? Why, what's the matter with the Many Saints of Newark? What are you saying Fangool for? I went to the movie theater to see it. I had to see it. Yeah. I had to see it. All right, let's get into Mr. Aniello Dellacroce. That's who we're talking today, guys. We're going to get into Mr. Aniello Dellacroce. Let me get a different avatar up here so it does look like me. Yeah. Yes. Sickies used to be. Hickeys. Oh, yeah. Please don't remind me about the hickeys. This was such a problem for me, Patty Daly. Such a problem. We'll talk about hickeys another time. We'll do a show about hickeys. I can't. Okay. We're going to get right into the topic and we're not going to turn back. Once I go into the topic, I won't be chatting. I will be reading from the teleprompter over here because we may do an edit on this one. So don't be confused if I say I'm signing off or have a great day or any of that bullshit. All right? But I'm going to go into the data that I do have for Mr. Aniello Dellacroce in no particular order. And I may, in fact, do a, what do you call that? I may, in fact, do a what do you call this thing? Airbrush to get rid of them. I may do a pre-record, a edit, so I don't get the copyrights. But first, before we get into that, let's see what Mr. Aniello is all about. Let's look at the guy we're going to talk about right now. Let me see. Where are we? Let's look into the guy we're talking about, Mr. Aniello, today. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Our friends at MobFX always approve us to use their content, and we thank them. So please sub up to MobFax. Aniello Dellacroce is who we're talking.
A lot of publicity. Pablo Guzman reports.
The indictment charges, among others, Aniello Dellacroce as the underboss of the Gambino crime family and identifies two specific crews headed by Capo John Gotti and Nicholas Carozzo.
That was U.S. Attorney Raymond Deary speaking after the arraignment last March of alleged Gambino underboss Aniello Dellacroce and 9 other defendants on racketeering charges. But a lot has changed in 10 months. Dellacroce died of natural causes. His son Armand pleaded guilty the week his father died. One defendant is a fugitive. And of the remaining 7, police officials say John Gotti has replaced the late Paul Castellano as the new head of the Gambino family. Developments which added a prophetic ring to U.S. Attorney Deary's remarks last year.
It is clear that today's capos and lieutenants are tomorrow's leaders and bosses.
Barry Slotnick was the late Dellacroce's attorney. He had this to say about a New York Times report yesterday, which named Gotti as the new head of organized crime.
Someone said that the FBI got together and made an election. I guess the New York Times reported the results of their election.
Gotti's attorney said he would file a motion for dismissal based on prejudicial publicity.
Just on the question of the motions regarding publicity, those motions haven't worked in Manhattan. Why do you think they'll work here in Brooklyn?
Well, I think depending on which court you're before, you can win one place and lose another place. I'm optimistic that this court will grant the motion.
One of the reasons why it took time to fix a trial date was because so many of the lawyers here are involved in other organized crime cases in Manhattan. In fact, one of the lawyers here is a defendant in one of those cases. But finally, April 7th was fixed as a trial date.
Because it's going to take a lot of his time and cause a lot of publicity. Pablo Guzman reports.
The indictment charges, among others, among others, Aniello Dellacroce as the underboss of the Gambino crime family and identifies two specific crews headed by Capo John Gotti and Nicholas Carozzo.
That was U.S. Attorney Raymond Deary speaking after the arraignment last March of alleged Gambino underboss Aniello Dellacroce and 9 other defendants on racketeering charges. But a lot has changed in 10 months. Dellacroce died of natural causes. His son Armand pleaded guilty the week his father died. 1 defendant is a fugitive. And of the remaining 7, police officials say John Gotti has replaced the late Paul Castellano as the new head of the Gambino family. Developments which added a prophetic ring to U.S. Attorney Deary's remarks last year.
It is clear that today's capos and lieutenants are tomorrow's leaders and bosses.
Barry Slotnick was the late Dellacroce's attorney. He had this to say about a New York Times report yesterday, which named Gotti as the new head of organized crime.
Someone said that the FBI got together and made an election, so I guess the New York Times reported the results of their election.
Gotti's attorney said he would file a motion for dismissal based on prejudicial publicity. Just on the question of the motions regarding the publicity, those motions haven't worked in Manhattan. Why do you think they'll work here in Brooklyn?
Well, I think depending on which court you're before, you can win one place and lose another place. I'm optimistic that this court will grant the motion.
One of the reasons why it took time to fix a trial date was because so many of the lawyers here are involved in other organized crime cases in Manhattan. In fact, one of the lawyers here is a defendant in one of those cases. But finally, April 7th was fixed as the trial date. From the courts in Brooklyn, I'm Pablo Guzman, Channel 5 News.
John Gotti turned in.
We'll get rid of the John Gotti thing. Let's see what else has this guy. So, yeah, we got a little bit of a bad feedback, but no, I know how to fix that. I know what I'm doing here. All right, let's check out this short here. What do we got here? This is the guy we're talking about today, guys.
Dellacroce, one of the scariest individuals I've ever met in my life. Dellacroce's eyes were like he didn't have any eyes. You ever see that Children of the Damned? Like his eyes were so blue that they weren't even there. It was like looking right through him.
Unbelievable. Let's see another one. Let's see what else we got. I'm showing all these clips now. I'm showing these clips now so that I don't have to deal with any of the copyright changes afterwards. Let's see what this one's all about. And thank you, Mob Facts, always. Thank you, Mob Facts. You guys are incredible.
Of all the gangsters that I met personally, and I met dozens of them in all of my years, there are only 2 who, when I looked them straight in the eye, I decided I wouldn't want them to be really personally mad at me. Aniello Dellacroce was one, and Carmine Galenti was the other. They had bad eyes. I mean, they had the eyes of killers.
They had the eyes of killers. They had the eyes of killers. Let's see what other ones we got there. This is the guy we're talking about today. All right. These are short clips. Short clips. Here we go. Let's see what this one.
This Godfather goes to the YMCA, presumably to keep in shape for the power struggle he's engaged in. His only serious rival in the struggle is this man, Aniello Dellacroce, head of one of New York's 5 mafia families.
There you go. Let's see if we got any more here before we get into the topic. See what this one is. Let me see here what this one is. Oh, okay, Evan. This one is from our guy Evan, okay?
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep,
All right. Thank you, Evan, for a nice video there. A nice video there. Okay, let me see if I got anything else on Mr. Neal, and then we're going to get into the topic of Mr. Neal. Let's see what this one is. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is James Proctor. Okay. James is a friend of the show. James is a friend.
In the final months of his life, Gambino underboss Aniello Dellacroce battled both illness and betrayal from within his own ranks. While suffering from cancer and serious health conditions, Dellacroce was forced to defend his reputation against whispers that he's losing his mind. After confronting and expelling a disrespectful captain, longtime associate Jimmy Brown Fiala affirmed Neal's sharpness, but the real betrayal came from one of his closest allies, Capo regime Mike Cayazza, who went behind Neal's back to install Buddy LaForte as acting capo without Neal's blessing. The move, approved by boss Paul Castellano, sparked a quiet but brutal purge. Dellacroce wanted revenge, but Castellano shelved both traitors instead. This moment marked a crucial turning point in the inner workings of the Gambino family.
James, that's a nice piece you did there, James. That's a pretty nice piece you did there, James Proctor. I got to tell you. Huh. Some people say, look in his eyes, empty. Empty. The eyes of a killer, yeah. I guess, right? Let's see what else we got. Any more videos on him, and then we'll get into his little story from our perspective. We'll do our perspective. Okay, we did that one already. We'll go with that. We may not have any more. We're good. We're good. We can go here and see if we get a hit on this. Let's see if we do this one here. This is from the movie Gotti. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's check it out. Hey, what we got here.
What is it? Carlos dead. Heart attack an hour ago. Little messed up. He made Big Paul new boss on his deathbed.
No fucking way Carlo passed you up. For what? That piece of shit? He don't understand the street. He wants to be some butter-ass businessman. Come on, that's not Cosa Nostra.
Maybe a street guy is not what is needed. Maybe times are changing, John.
Bullshit. Come on. The soldiers don't even want him. Ask anyone here. They starve under the guy. Neil, the fucking guy. He squeezes a fucking quarter till the eagle screams. Come on.
Carlo was the boss. He picked his brother-in-law. Now Paul is the boss. That is it.
Hey, Neil, you devoted your life to this thing. You never backdoored nobody. You never took a fucking dime wasn't yours. What do you want me to do? You want me to blow the fucking out right now? Here, do it right now.
There you have it. My God. My God, my God. Crazy. Hello, Carletto. Good to see you, Del. Great to see you this morning. You can't blame John Travolta. He was just a hired actor. You can't blame him for anything that happened with that movie. $7 million to make it, $4 million return on investment. They lost $3 or $4 million on the Gotti film. That's what it is. I told you. I say this all the time. It would have been a great documentary. It shouldn't have been a film. If they would have called it a documentary, tweaked it a little bit here and there, they would have put something great out there. It was horrendous. It was horrendous. He looked okay. I thought he looked all right. Anyway, what are you going to do? It was controlled by the family, and they kind of thought, I know I'm killing you. You can't blame him. They hired him. All right? What are you going to do? All right, let's get into the likes of Mr. Aniello Dellacroce. Okay, listen. Live crew, I'm telling you right now, this might sound like I'm leaving. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Welcome to the social club. Every Sunday, we've been doing this thing called Cosa Nostra Conversations. It may be of interest. It may not. If it is, and you like what you're going to see here, if you like this, Hit that subscribe button. Be a part of Tommy Stigs Social Club. Let me just tell you something. This is not a mob channel. Yes, I am Italian, but this is not a mob channel. Just on Sundays, we dip into, I guess you could say, an organized crime figure. We're going through some of the commission defendants, some that were in it, some that were excluded from it, some that have passed away during it. And that's what it is. My facts are not facts. And as I say, with anybody that will criticize anything that anybody does on YouTube, nobody has real facts. None of you. You, if you're watching this and you think you are a professional mob documenter, no. Nobody has true facts. All you're doing is research like the next guy. Is your research better? Is this one's? You can't debate that. Nobody can debate facts. There's no such thing. You cannot do it. That is the highest level of ignorance. What I do here is I just come up with some data, pump it out there. You decipher the rest. You go do your research. Nothing that I say is fact. It's a fact that we might have done a little research over here and dropped it into a spreadsheet. That is the only fact. That is the only fact. So you might be watching this on the replay right now. And if you like this, great. Welcome to the Social Club. 7 o'clock every day. We have coffee without fail. Today, if you're watching this on July 19, 2026 at 7:40 a.m., this is, in fact, the 200th consecutive coffee talks for this year, the year of 2026. We're not stopping. We're not stopping. We're going to keep on going. Hit subscribe if you like the vibe. With that being said, I got the live crew right here. I got you maybe on the replay. And hey, you might like it. You might not like it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a content creator. I'm not even a YouTuber. I am a guy that has coffee live every day with a wonderful group of people. I want nothing more than what I am doing. And of course, I wouldn't want anything less than what I am doing. So if you like it, come on back. Everybody's welcome. It's a virtual social club. We have very little goals, if any. All we have is respect in the chat. Everybody is welcome over here. Nobody is excluded. We welcome everybody. Just wipe your feet on the rug. Wipe your feet on that welcome mat. Take a little seat and hang out. Have coffee. Here we go. Let's get into the story of Mr. Aniello Dellacroce. I'm going off screen. I won't be able to work the chat right now because I want to pay attention to the notes that we do have. Now, in this in this thing, it might say live, okay? But we are not live. You might be on a pre-record. Morning crew, Sunday crew, you are live with me. Let's get into the story of Mr. Aniello. What is the story of Mr. Aniello Dellacroce? Aniello, the lamb. All right, that means the lamb in another language, in Italiano. All right, Mr. Aniello. Longtime underboss of the Gambino crime family, was reputed to have one of the most fiercely loyal and old school mobster ways in the mafia's history. His legacy is defined by his brutal reputation, his stabilizing role in the family, and his influence as a mentor to eventual boss John Gotti Sr. Well, he's not really senior, but they call him senior. His dad was really Mr. John Gotti Sr. Actually, John Gotti, as you know it, who was the boss of the family, is a junior. And many people know that. Many people don't not know that. Many people will not care. Many people will find that interesting. All right. Ruthless enforcer, known to investigators as a dark angel or archangel of death. Dellacroce was an incredibly hands-on gangster. He had a reputation for chilling violence, icy intimidation tactics, and personally overseeing the family's core rackets. Just let me know if our sound is good. Give me a thumbs up, please, anybody that is watching right now. The old school code. Unlike many of his compadres, Dellacroce prioritized unwavering loyalty as well as adherence to traditional mob rules over personal ambitions. He famously bypassed a chance to seize power or start a civil war willingly, subordinating himself to the more business-oriented boss, Paul Castellano, to maintain family unity. Wow. Mentor to Mr. John Gotti. All right. Well, he loved John Gotti. So this is his thing. He loved John Gotti. That is known by all walks and all aspects, all people that know that world. He loved John Gotti, something fierce. He was a mentor to John Gotti. He served as the primary mentor to the volatile John Gotti. Dellacroce's immense respect in the streets kept Gotti and other young mobsters in check. His stabilizing presence acted as a leash on the younger faction, and his eventual death in 1985 led directly to Gotti assassinating Mr. Paul Castellano to take control of the family. Aniello Dellacroce was it? Okay, he was originally indicted. He was indicted in the with Paul. Yeah. Okay, he was. Yes. Okay, he was indicted along Paul Castellano, the family boss who was murdered shortly. Okay. Months before his actual trial began in 1986, he died. He was removed from the indictment along with Gambino, Paul, when they killed them both. So they both came off the case. All right. Mr. Dellacroce, 1914 to 1985, was a powerful, old-school underboss of the Gambino crime family, known as the ultimate mob diplomat as well as enforcer. He served as mentor to Gotti and commanded respect through a strict traditional code of discipline as well as honor. His wife, listen to me, Neil's life was full of wild cinematic details. Mr. Neil, the priest disguise. He was known to wear a priest collar and walk the streets under the alias Father O'Neill to throw police and rival mobsters off his trail. The body doubles to avoid police surveillance. Mr. Neil actively hired and used lookalikes to lead NYPD on wild chases across the city while he handled his business. The Raven Knight headquarters. He operated the Gambino family's day-to-day blue-collar rackets directly from the famous Raven Knight Social Club in Manhattan's Little Italy, swallowing his pride. Though many considered him the rightful heir to the Gambino throne, he graciously accepted being passed over for Paul Castellano to avoid an all-out civil war. He was Gotti's keeper. He was the only man capable of keeping the volatile John Gotti in check. The fragile peace he maintained vanished with him. Just 13 days after Mr. Neil died of cancer in 1985, Gotti had Castellano assassinated to seize the power. Let's go to some sad facts. Now listen, guys. There's no flowers being given for the man or the men that these people are. Okay? These are not good people, so to speak. We do respect that they stood up for something that they said they would stand up for, which means they took their oath and they took it right to the gate. Now, whether St. Peter decided to pass them through, hey, what are you going to do? That was up to St. Peter to let them in the pearly gates. That's between them and the Lord above. That has nothing to do with us. Flowers, when I say give flowers, only for being a stand-up guy and taking it to the gate without saying a word. That is it. We know, guys, we know. Look at the worst, best movie of all time. The absolute worst, best movie of all time. Let's continue. We could talk about that a little bit later. Let's keep going into the life of Mr. Neil Dellacroce. Where are we? Let's get this down here. I will put that right there. Sad facts. Mr. Neil, the feared Gambino family underboss, died at the age of 71 from cancer due to smoking cigarettes his entire life. He died in 85. He was hospitalized under an alias and died facing federal charges that threatened his life. His passing catalyzed family turmoil, including the Sparks Steakhouse. Proceeded with the early death of his son. Notable and highly specific facts surrounding Mr. Neil's life and passing. Passing under an alias, Mr. Neil died from terminal cancer while receiving treatments at Mary Immaculate Hospital in Queens, New York. He was forced to register under the alias Timothy O'Neill to avoid police and rival monitoring. Wow. Listen to this. Yes, ALV. This is Mob Show Sunday. Yes, it's Cosa Nostra Conversations on Sunday. That is correct, ALV. Wait a minute. So he checked in the hospital as Timothy O'Neill as he was dying on his deathbed to avoid surveillance and still have meetings until his last breath. This guy, when you say took it to the gate, there ain't nobody that did it quite like Mr. Neal. Checking in his terminal illness, checking in under Timothy O'Neill to have meetings as he was dying. Now you gotta, that's something individual. It's something, he had important meetings that he had to have. Very interesting. Yes. Dying mid-indictment. At the time of his death, he was facing federal charges for racketeering, tax evasion, and participating in an organized crime ruling commission, sparking internal warfare during his final bedridden months. Wow. During his final bedridden months, he used his deep respect to maintain peace within the Gambino family. His death immediately removed the vital restraint, prompting his protege, John Gotti, to orchestrate the murder of Paul Castellano just 13 days after his death. His son's tragic fate. His son Armand was deeply entangled in his father's legal troubles. Just 4 days after his father died, Armand pleaded guilty to federal racketeering charges, facing 20 years in prison. He became a fugitive. 2 years later, at just 32 years old, Armand was found dead in a Pennsylvania hotel room from a hemorrhage brought on by alcohol. Damn. Now we got a little bit of a timeline. Hey, teacher's giving him one flower for the loyalty aspect. Okay. Again, I'm going to say, if you're watching this on the replay, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's a little channel. We do this on Sundays. We talk about Cosa Nostra a little bit on Sundays. But other than that, we do general topics every day. Let's finish up here. Every day we do just general topics. Let's finish up here with Mr. Neal. Let's see what Mr. Neal. Mafia timeline for Mr. Aniello Dellacroce. 1914 to 1985, a legendary underboss. Mentor to John Gotti. He was born in Little Italy. Dellacroce rose from an enforcer under Albert Anastasia to become a formidable old-school mobster who commanded the streets from his headquarters at the Raven Night Social Club. Key timeline of facts. Now listen, like I say, let me reiterate this. There is no facts. Stop with the facts bullshit. Stop with the fact of the matter is. Stop with the bullshit if you do shows about anything. You don't know facts unless you were there. I can't stand when they say the fact of the... Don't know. Shut up with the... Just deliver the story. There is no facts. You don't know facts. I don't know facts. You do research like everybody else and you post it up. Stop with you being better than the other one. Nobody's better than anybody. Everybody's going on research. My research says this. My research says everything I'm saying today. That's all I can tell you. Fact, I'm not that ignorant. That's a fact. I'm not that ignorant or that arrogant to tell you that my data is better than yours. Right? And that's that. Unbelievable. It really is unbelievable what people do. Okay, some key timeline facts that are based on the research for Mr. Neal. Late 1930s, Mr. Aniello Dellacroce joined the Mangano crime family, the forerunner of the Gambino crime family. 1965, let's go through it. 1965, appointed as the official underboss of the family by Carlo Gambino, managing core street rackets like loan shark and extortion, as well as hijacker. 1972, convicted of federal tax evasion and sentenced to 5 years in prison. 1976, Don Carlo passes away. Despite Dellacroce being the natural successor, Paul Castellano was named boss to maintain peace, and Dellacroce agreed to stay. Dellacroce, Mr. Neal, agreed to stay on as underboss to prevent a civil war. All right. 1985, February, indicted alongside the heads of the New York crime families, all five, in the landmark Mafia Commission case. December 2nd, 1985, Mr. Neal dies of the cancer from smoking cigarettes. Man. Post-1985, his death removed the main restraint keeping of John Gotti in check, leading directly to the assassination of Mr. Paul Castellano just 2 weeks later. So can you say that it was a good choice by Mr. Castellano? Neal was sick already. Who knows? It's hard to say what's what. Now this disturbs me a little bit. Again, you're not getting facts from me. You're getting data from me. You're getting internet searches from me. I don't know about this. This one is a little bit disturbing. I don't know. Again, you don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true. You could say, Stigs, you're a jerk off. That ain't true. I don't care if it's true or not. I really have no skin in the game. I don't give a fuck what any of these guys were. It's a horrible life. It ends badly for everybody. But this little bullet point, I'm not sure I'm going with this here. Noted. The double agent secret. Not sure I agree with this. Long after his death, controversially, long after Mr. Neal's death, it is reported out there on the internets, on the social media streets, so to speak, it is reported that Mr. Neal led a double life as a confidential informant for the FBI for nearly 2 decades. His tips reportedly helped authorities in high-profile cases, including breaking up the pizza connection and targeting rival bosses. Hey, it's out there. Is this fact? I don't know. Do I believe it to be true? I couldn't give a shit if it's true or not. I really don't care. Is it a good strategy? Ooh, it's a good strategy to knock out the other bosses. Didn't Luciano do that, or Genovese? Somebody did it. Somebody else did it. One of them did it. Allegedly. Do I care? I don't give a fuck. Is that correct information? I still don't give a fuck. It doesn't really matter to me. I got no skin in the game. It doesn't make a difference to me. I couldn't care less. But they say he was a CI for 2 decades. Can I believe that about Neal? I don't really care. To be honest with you, I don't care. I'd be surprised. But people use tactics all the time to get the to get the what do you call it, off of them, to get the spotlight off of them. So yes, so no. Do I care? I do not. Listen, I'm going to say this again. If you're watching this on the replay and you like the vibe, again, the stories might not be to perfection. I don't claim to be perfect. I'm not that ignorant and I'm not that arrogant. And it's not a mob channel. Only on Sundays we dip into this. Only on Sundays we dip into this. But if you like the delivery, I think a lot of these stories are about delivery. The topic is just a small part of it. All right? So that's where we go. That's where we are with that. Tommy Stigs wishing you a blessed day. Consider subscribing to the channel. Join this amazing virtual social club crew. Ciao for now. Mr. Polak says, I don't believe in rumors. Exactly. Well, paperwork. Yeah, exactly. There you go. So who knows about the paperwork? We don't know. Polak, it's going to end soon. Oh, he's got that over there. It sounds a lot of far-fetched, AOV. 2 decades of being a CI? Come on. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we're going to get hot. Yeah, we are going to get hot. Yeah, yeah. So who knows? Tommy, who gives a fuck? Yeah, fuck them all. Who cares? The most dangerous form of blindness is believing that your perspective is... Wow. Polak. That is the comment of the day. The most dangerous form of blindness is believing that your perspective is the only reality. Who has more wisdom than Polak on here? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Who has more? Yeah, exactly. Mr. Neal was good to you. He was good to a lot of people. Yep. 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 The boss is the boss is the boss, Carletto says. Yeah. It's interesting. Very interesting. Died at hospital, Jamaica, Queens. Far from his home. He went to another place. Wow. Zelda, can you imagine? You can't even die on your name. You need an intro specifically for this. I don't really care much, Alvy. It's not that important to me. If somebody was my friend, sad ending for him. Yeah, the alcohol killed him, huh? I don't know if he was related to Angelo. Pete had internet problems. We were talking about. We're done with Mr. Neal, though. Mr. Neal was a good man. Yeah. Every time I do a mob premiere, someone in my chat will give me first-hand info that I didn't know. That's nice. He didn't see any of the Gotti movies. Grew up with real guys. So, yeah. No human on this earth is an expert on anything. Hello, Sean from Boston. I see you. Yeah. Wow. Good points. You guys make really good points. Is Barry here? Good morning, Barry. Yeah. Back. I yelled buongiorno to Tindu over Niagara Falls while I was having my coffee. Oh my God, you are something else, you. Good morning, Mr. Gerard. Gerard, great video you sent me last night with little. Well, that prompted me to go over Little Stevie. Interesting video you sent me with Bruce Springsteen last night, Gerard. That was awesome. So thank you for that. All right, where are we going? Machiavelli or Catholicism? Somebody tell me. Come on. It's Sunday. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes. I don't know what we want to do. Machiavelli or Catholicism. I got to do both. It's part of the whole situation over here. Yeah, that was nice. And it prompted me to go over to, hello, Cheech. Good to see you. It prompted me to go over to some Little Steven news. Yeah. What do we got here? I think we're going to go, what should we do? Catholicism. Some people say go on the demon aspect first and then go into, and then they go into Catholicism. Good morning, Sean from Boston. I'm listening, ALV and Gerard. Stephen is here, yes. All right, we're going to go Machiavelli, I think. We'll end it with a nice prayer. That's what we'll do. We'll do Machiavelli first. Where is it? Where's the avatar? All right, let's get into Niccolo Machiavelli and see what he's all about. Here we go. Let's go to our introductory video for Machiavelli. Get into it. Let's get sinister. Let's dip into the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli.
Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli. I step inside where the cold truth cuts so carefully. Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli.
All right, here we go. Let's get narcissistic. You're ready, huh? All right, let's get into a little Machiavelli today. Where are we? The core message for today for Niccolo Machiavelli on this Sunday, 7/19/2026. Okay, let's see. Machiavelli's core message today is to recognize the theater of the masses to take decisive action. Relying blindly on luck leaves you vulnerable. True success goes to those who assess reality, adapt to changes, and act before circumstances force their hand. I do that. Today's primary quote is, and its practical interpretation is listed below. The message: wise men do at once what fools do finally. I don't wait to make changes. I see something happening, me personally, and I just make that change. Wise men do at once what fools work to do finally. Practical application. Spot trouble in advance. I do this all the time. Do not ignore small problems, hoping they will resolve themselves. Address them while they are manageable and move along. Perform with certainty. People make judgments based on what they see. Project an image of control and confidence, but always maintain calculated critical view of your situation. Adapt to times. Strategies that worked yesterday may not or may will work today. They may fail. Strategies that worked yesterday may fail today. Stay fluid and ensure your actions fit the current environment rather than rigid habits. A very nice Machiavelli minute for today. Very good one. All right. Pay attention. We're going Catholic right now. Pay attention. We're going to get the Catholicism right now. Here we go.
He speaks of the blessed ones, faithful lives we've told for our heart. To mystis Catholic minute, reading so.
Okay, so here we are. I poured a nice little hot cup of coffee to get into the Catholic Minute. Can I have your attention? Stop typing for 1 minute. Stop typing for 1 second, please. Pay attention to me. I need your attention. Bow your heads right now. Whether you are Catholic or not, you're going to get into this Hail Mary with me. Have respect. Relax 1 minute. Let me get into this 1 minute of Catholicism. And this is for all of you that need it, especially Delilah today. 6 years. 6 years today. God bless. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. For those that need it, you get it. We're all going to need it at one time or another. Be a believer, not a believer, that is your personal preference. I don't care what you do. But today, you're getting prayers from us here at the Social Club. Today, the 19th of July, the primary and most widely celebrated feast on July 19th in the Roman Catholic Church is Saint Macrina the Younger. Other notable saints and obscure memorials observed on this day. Pope Saint Salmatia, a 6th century pope known for his charitable works, freeing slaves, and building the first papal residence at the Vatican. Beautiful. Pope Saint Salmatius. Okay, that's him. Saint Arsenius the Great, a 5th century hermit and ascetic who was originally a tutor to the imperial family in Roma. Depending on regional or local church calendars, other traditions are also observed on or around this date. For example, some religious congregations like the Redemptorists celebrate the Feast of the Holy Redeemer on the 3rd Sunday of July. And there you go today. That is your Catholic Minute, your Machiavelli Minute. Maybe we learn, maybe we don't. Whatever it is, it is. Back to this. I got some bullet points to go over. I got a couple of 3 things I want to discuss. I do want to talk about the soccer today, if you don't mind. Let me get a sip of this coffee. We're going to continue this show. Gerard, let me know when you're leaving. I have something for you, sir. Hoping you would come in today. And you, in fact, you are here. So let me know. Just give me a couple of minutes notice when you are going to leave, Mr. Gerard. I would appreciate that. That would be nice. That would be very, very nice of you. Yeah. I think Gerard's hanging out a little bit today. So we're good with Gerard. We're good with Mr. Gerard. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Where is this? All right, let's regroup. Let me get a water and get things together here. Let's do this here while we take a little break here, huh? We got some bullet points coming up next. So stick with me here, guys. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Gets no better than that right there. That's just a powerful song. Now I don't know if I'm going to be playing that every time I do an intermission. I don't know about that. I don't know if it fits. I got to be honest with you. I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe we'll keep it there. I don't know. Where's my other thing over here? Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to conversation. I got a couple of 3 bullet points to go over. Yeah, my only connection with Argentina. Gerard, I'm going to do this for you first while you're here. I see you're highly present. So I think we're going to go with that. Yeah. Martin Scorsese music. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough day for her. He don't need the farmer's market. He's got one in his backyard. There you go. That was Zelda. Thank you. Nice. How's the weather? Very good. Nice day today. Gonna be a beautiful day around here. Beautiful day. Yeah, of course, Munchie. There's so many other things. I'll go back to The Godfather. Yeah. That's correct. That's correct. My friend Pete's mother. From Italy to Argentina before coming here. What are you going to do? It is what it is. All right, Gerard, let's get into this for Mr. Gerard right here. I want to show this here. Where is it? Here it is. Gerard, you might like this. Check this out, Gerard. I'm going off screen after I put it on. Here.
Visiting a Studebaker dealership to take a closer look at the new Commander Starliner. I've been looking forward to seeing this one. There it is, the new Studebaker Commander Starliner. That low, sleek shape really gives it a presence of its own. What stands out most about the design?
The first thing you notice is that low roofline and the long, clean shape of the body. The proportions are very different from the taller, more upright cars you see every day, and the restrained chrome gives the Starliner a particularly sleek, modern appearance.
And what engine does the Commander have?
A 232.6 cubic inch overhead valve V8 producing 112 horsepower. It uses a 2-barrel carburetor and delivers strong, smooth power for the very modern V8 Commander. Inside, everything is arranged to keep the driver comfortable and the controls easy to reach. The low seating position and wide glass area also give you a very open view of the road.
And what does the Starliner cost?
The Commander Starliner is priced at about $2,374. Optional equipment can add a little more to the final price.
All right, let's see how the Commander feels out on the road. Out on the road, the Commander feels smooth and comfortable. The V8 pulls gently, and it settles into an easy pace. What I notice most is how relaxed it feels to drive. The wide view ahead makes the whole experience very pleasant. After spending some time with the Commander Starliner, I can see what makes it so special. It's smooth, distinctive, and full of character.
There you have it, Gerard. But I'm a little confused. Yes. Very confused. How are you going to go with a 2-barrel on an big 8-cylinder like that, Mr. Gerard? How do you not need a 4-barrel? That's a little interesting there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's all AI, so it's not going to be perfect. There's no perfection in AI. You can't get perfection in there. It's a smaller car, so the 2-barrel can do it, huh? Can you imagine the things we used to have to do, Gerard? Because I was in the transition of carburetors and then fuel injection. I think my 76 Cordoba had a carb, regular 4-barrel, I believe. I don't know. They were trying to save gas. Oh, okay, Pete. All right. You see, now I know. You see, you never know what you're going to learn. So reducing from 4 to 2 saved on gas. Hello, Susie. All right, Pete. Thank you for that. What happened to Barry? What am I missing here? I remember when the price of cars went up from 3,000 to 30,000. I can't remember what year it was. What? Barry, what happened, sir? Oh, yeah. That's tough. Tough. Ugh, 9/11's coming up. It's coming up for us. Oh, before I forget to tell you, I saw Tommy's mom yesterday. I was with Tommy's mother yesterday, tears in her eyes for her boy. So I showed her all your comments. I showed her all the love you sent for Tommy going to the Air Force. She has no contact with him for, I think, 6 weeks or so. No contact with him for 6 weeks. Then they get to go out to where they are in boot camp and stay with him for 3 days. He can't come home. But she's going. The family's going out there for 3 days after he finishes Air Force boot camp. So Tommy's family says thank you to this incredible social club crew to keep the well wishes going for this young man. All right, so that's it. Tommy boy's in the Air Force Academy right now, whatever they do there, boot training, whatever you call that thing. And the mom was humble. She started tears in her eyes when I showed her all your comments. She was crying. Out of, yeah. Prayers for Tommy going into the service in these crazy times, Zelda. But his mom was crying yesterday as I was showing your comments. It was very interesting. So over there on my community tab, if you want to add comments for Tommy, I will show them to his mother and Tommy when I see him, when he comes home on leave. So, yeah, Tommy's in the Air Force Academy or whatever it is that he's doing. So, could even have him on maybe one day. We'll see. Get a little video with him possibly. We'll see. Yeah. So that's where we're at. Yeah. All right, let's get into a couple of. I want to talk a little bit about the soccer game today. Let's talk a little bit about the soccer today. Here's what I got. Not as fact, like I said, I'm not that ignorant. I don't have any facts. I'm not that ignorant. Let's see what we got for the game today. Let's scroll. Mr. Neal over there. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, where is Spataro? Are you here, Mr. Spataro? Where is Spataro? I want to talk to him about this right now. Give me a thumbs up, Emmanuel, if you're still here, please, if you don't mind. If not, you're never going to see this, and this was for you. I had something for Gerard today, and I had something hoping that Emmanuel would stop in today, and Emmanuel did stop in today. Let's see. All right. I'm going to love the game. I'm just going to love the game. We're treating it like a Super Bowl Sunday over here. Yeah. We don't want Trump there. We don't want the boss of Spain there. And we don't want Mondavi there. Why don't these people stay away? That's another topic. Let me put a little chapstick on and we're going to get into what data I have to discuss with you guys. Okay, Spain versus Argentina. First things first, 50,000 person watch party at Central Park today. Now, today you got the Yankees home. We got the World Cup finals around here. It's insanity here. Route 3, a mess. It's just going to be traffic insanity over here. So I'm just staying put, laying low. Supposed to go get a nice shave with a couple of people. We got to see. The navigation around here is going to be absolutely insane. Spain versus Argentina. 50,000 people in Central Park. Numerous watch parties. What do I say? Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Mass gatherings, in my opinion, not the best thing to do. Make it a quality day with some friends and some family. Hey, LV, I'm not even going down there today. I'm staying up here today. Listen, make it a day, huh? Make it a nice family day. You don't have to care who's on. It's great. You're going to have a great halftime show. You're going to have Shakira. You're going to have Madonna, Justin Bieber, a few others. Make it a nice day. You don't need any. And the politicians, they're destroying this thing. Okay, Spain versus Argentina. They do not, I repeat, big bones, they do not have a traditional rivalry. They don't have a bitter soccer rivalry. And that's what's going to make this a good contest. Listen, the two best teams made it to the finals. This is what it is. Because of the two nations are in different continents and they're different. They have rarely played each other in competitive tournaments. Historically, their football cultures have been deeply intertwined rather than hostile. Why are they intertwined rather than hostility? The lack of a fierce international rivalry and their strong soccer bond comes down to a few key dynamics. Extremely rare matchups. They don't meet that much. Strictly international called friendlies. I don't know if you guys know what a friendly is. It's a friendly game. Shared culture. Shared cultural ties. Okay. The two countries share deep historical, linguistic, and cultural bonds. Spain has historically been a primary destination for Argentine immigrants. And nearly 500,000 Argentine-born individuals reside in Spain. So they're intermingled culturally. So yeah, club football icons, Argentine legends like Alfredo Di Stefano and Lionel Messi became all-time icons for Spanish clubs like the Real Madrid as well as Barcelona. Many of the Argentina's key players have spent their careers playing in Spain's La Liga, the Spain League, meaning they are teammates. Wow. Their teammates as well as admire the Spanish player. It's respect. So today's a respectful game. That's why it's going to be a good game. Rivalries elsewhere. Argentina's fiercest traditional rivalries are continental, primarily with Brazil. For Argentina, their biggest is Brazil. Tense matchups against England. Spain's main historic rivalries are regional, such as the Iberian Derby and Portugal. Spain is the favorite. Well, today it's a slight favorite. The betting lines has them very close today. Very, very close today. Not a big gap in who you bet today. Stay away from the game. If you want to put a few dollars to enjoy the game, I get it. I understand. It's what you do. All right. Spain is the favorite. Spain enters the final. Riding. Wow. Spain has a 37-match unbeaten streak, Jimena. They knocked off France 2-0 in the semis. Argentina's path, defending champions Argentina. They're seeking their fourth World Cup, not their first, their fourth World Cup behind Messi. He's okay, who secured consecutive assists in their dramatic semifinal comeback victory over England. That was crazy. Several prominent players announced and confirmed their retirement. You're rooting for Spain, but they are going to help Argentina. It's rigged and very noticeable. Wow. Took on Spanish in a war of independence, you see? I believe that Argentina was once under Spain rule. Wow. I didn't know they were all going to sing. Yeah, it's going to be a great halftime show. I'd say go up to any watch party. I'd say if you go to any watch parties, get out before the end of the game. Zelda, that is a great, that is great. The hookers, Barry, it's been crazy. Can I explain to you? You bring up hookers. I'm going to touch the topic. Hookers, food, and social media dating platforms have been off the hook for the last 16 weeks or so. A lot of hookups for sex. They are obsessed with the food that we have here. It's been nice for them. Several prominent players confirmed their international and professional retirements following the 2026 World Cup. Legends like Cristiano Ronaldo from Portugal and Neymar from Brazil, who both stepped away after their teams exited the tournament. They're gone. You won't see them anymore. Good morning, Bill C. Cristiano Ronaldo, the 41-year-old Portuguese star, hung up his boots after competing in his 6th World Cup tournament. Wow. Neymar, Brazil's all-time top scorer goal, confirmed his retirement, international retirement at MetLife Stadium following Brazil's exit. It's a loss. Interesting. Manuel Neuer, the 40-year-old German goalkeeper, briefly came out of retirement for the tournament, but announced his definitive retirement from international football after the game, after they were eliminated. Guillermo Orcao, the Mexican goalkeeper. There you go, Jimena. The Mexican goalkeeper ended his professional career after becoming one of the only players in history to make 6 World Cup rosters. He's out. The Mexican goalkeeper is out. Riyad Mahrez, the Algerian forward, announced his international retirement following Algeria's departure. Nice little write-up for the where is this coming from? For the World Cup. Nice little write-up, I got to tell you. Let me fix this here. Pretty cool. Pretty good stuff, guys. I like it. I do. Good stuff. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Oh, it's bad. The sex trade was bad since they're here. Yeah, it's been crazy. All right, let's see what else we got. Today. All right, let's get into a couple of bullet points now, if you don't mind. Get another sip of water. We're hanging out today. We're on an hour and 40 minutes. We ain't in no real rush. I'm just waiting on confirmation from a couple of people to do a couple of things. That's it. That's all I'm waiting for. Yeah. You must drink water. Coffee dehydrates you. Not many people know that. Coffee will dehydrate you. Although it is a liquid, coffee dehydrates the caffeine. Something in the caffeine. I don't know why, but it dehydrates you. Just a low-key show today. Very cool. No screaming and yelling. No narratives. Just little talk. Again, I will say this is the best and the worst movie ever made. People that glorify this shit, you got to be an idiot. This is a garbage way of living. Watch to the end. It shows. You guys only see the Copacabana. Nobody sees the other shit. It's very bad. From what I understand, coffee can dehydrate you. Now, you could fact check me on that. Somebody please fact check me on that. That's what I understand. Water is the best. Yeah. Looking up to these guys. No good. No. Black tea with lemon. That's interesting. Susie had black tea and lemon. I love that we get a nice mix of men and women in here. It's not a sausage factory. We get a nice amount of women. Thumbs up, women. Hey, women power. Give me a thumbs up and a flower in the chat if you are a female in here. Let's get a count on the women here. We got a 30 piece up in here steady from the beginning. Give me a woman and a flower. Come on. We really get women in here. This is nice. That's the respect level you guys get. That's why. Because there's no disrespect to you guys. So we got Bambi. We got Susie. We got Hey Teacher. Delilah had to leave. Yeah. Come on. Throw them up. Throw them up. Throw up them thumbs up. Let's see what we got here. We got Zelda, woman power. Beautiful. We got Zelda. Let me throw that up on the screen. We got Zelda. What's the question? Women, put your thumbs up. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, definitely, Bill. See, Susie right there. Hey, teacher right there. Look at all the women in here. Jimena coming in. Beautiful. I love this. I love it. It means you feel that you are respected here. You feel that you can align with some of what we do here. This is what's nice about the social club. We're all inclusive over here. Everybody's welcome. Nobody gets disrespected. Nobody gets treated bad. Bambi, Bambi, Bambi. Always here every day, getting that bar ready. Cannolis. Yeah. Got a good ratio in here. It's your second home. Beautiful. Women rule the world. You better believe it, Zelda. Yeah. Brooklyn right there. Happy Sunday. Another woman just came in. Beautiful post yesterday, Brooklyn. Great stuff. Great stuff. So we get the women over here, which I like. And they come here because they feel that they can align with it. They don't feel scumbaggy. They don't feel stupid over here. They feel like it's a good place to hang out. No, I don't have MGM Plus. I do want to watch it, Bambi. I definitely want to see that. And you should try and read the book a little bit. Or get some data on the internets before. All right, let's see what our next bullet points are. Less than 40. Wait a minute. Wow. Less than a quarter of the people under 40 surveyed are buying a home. Why? Less than a quarter of people under 40 are buying a home. They want to save, pay rent with no worries. And they did some math with their parents and may, in fact, end up in better shape. This is some study that they did. I'll try and get more information on this study, but this came through the 1010 wins this morning. Less than a quarter of the people under 40 are buying a home. They want to save instead of dropping everything to a down payment. Interesting. And they did some data with their parents, apparently, and figured out it may be better to rent than to buy. I can't say I agree or disagree. I'm not that educated or informed, but just telling you what some people are saying. A study of some kind revealed this. The peace of mind aspect is what I'm going to go with. I think it's got to be the peace of mind aspect. I don't know. Monetary wise, the return on investment, I can't see. So some are saying they rather invest it. Don't know. Some say they rather invest that in something else, possibly. I would say buy rentals, though. I mean, yeah. You're much happier renting, huh, Zelda? Why? See, I never had a problem because I do all repairs, so I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Chicky Chick, what's up, my man? How are you this morning? Yes. Chicky, make today like a Super Bowl with your family, huh? I never watched The Offer, Bambi. I think I started to watch it. Homes are way too expensive. I guess there's a lot of reasons, Barry. Chicky, how you doing today? Hope you're well. Yeah. I could do my own repairs, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, I'll watch it. I guess that's half the battle when you're handy. Anything breaks, I fix it over for the most part. Some things you'll leave to the experts. I don't like men coming in the house. I'm not big on that. But if the man is in the house, I got to be present. There's nothing to talk about. There ain't going to be no man in the house with a woman alone. It's just not going to happen. Somebody's going to be there. You cannot have a tradesman in your house alone with a woman. Your daughter, your mother, your sister, your girl, your wife. I don't care what it is. You take the day off and you get there. We don't know what men are, right? Trustworthy? We don't know. We've been surprised many times in our life. So, just a thought. Just a thought about men coming working in your home. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. You don't know what's going through. You don't know. You're better off to be safe than sorry. Tommy and all right. Enjoy the day, Big Bones. Thanks for stopping by. You are a great man. I do appreciate you. Every time you, well, then take some precaution. Take some precaution, Susie. Zelda. What sucks renting is every time you get something new, they think you have a lot of money. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me let Chick drop the link. Hold on a minute. Drop the link for Chicky. Hold on 1 second, Chick. Where are you? Let me see. You got it, buddy. Sunday morning situation for Chicky Chick. Everybody's welcome up on this panel all the time. Chick, I may not hear you. Chick, if I don't hear you, I can't do it. I'm having a problem with sound this morning. Yeah. Just be careful with who you have in your house. Chick, again, if I don't hear you when I cut you off, it's because I'm having a problem with the internets. They might hear you. I may not. Talk. Nope.
You can hear me, Tommy?
What I'm going to do is you're going to talk and I'm going to mute.
Okay, buddy. No, you can keep it on. It don't matter. Can the people hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. No, I just want to say I hope everybody has a great Sunday. Be appreciative of what you have, not what you want.
They can hear you. It's me. It's me. It's me.
All right. Can they hear me? Okay. So I say, listen, everyone have a great day with your family. Take a if whenever you can today, take a little breather, breathe, and just enjoy the present. Don't worry about the future or tomorrow. It's going to happen either way, whether you're worried or not. And you'll find peace by doing that, So I just want to wish everybody have a great Sunday. Relax. Tommy, you and yours, same thing. And when you start thinking differently, your whole life changes and you have peace and tranquility in your life. So I don't want to be too eccentric, but I just want to let you guys know that. Yeah, I seen in the chat, Tommy, they mentioned The Offer, that the movie there, and or whatever it's in the show. And yeah, it's a good show, Tommy. You would like it. The guy James Matteo plays. I believe he plays Joe Bonanno's bodyguard. He's a little short guy. I was in the movie The Featherweight with him. James Matteo from the Bronx. He's a real good guy. He's a real short guy. He played Willie Pep in the movie The Featherweight with me. And yeah, he's in The Offer. He plays Joe Bonanno's bodyguard when they go speak to the speaker about they go talk to the director about the movie The Godfather, or when they were going to write it. And Joe Bonanno goes in with this guy, James Matteo, who plays the part as his bodyguard, into an office in New York to explain to the director some things, about why he shouldn't write this movie. But that's what it is. It's just a little fun fact I thought you guys want to hear, but you would like it, Tommy. It's great. So with that being said, just enjoy your Sunday. Thank you for having me up for a few seconds, and I salute.
Oh, that was awesome. All right. That was good to have Chicky up. Hopefully you can hear me now. I can't hear him through the speaker for some reason. So I had to put him on my phone to hear that. Hopefully that went well. Hopefully you heard Chicky well. That was an incredible morning message from Chicky. Wow. Thank you, chick. That was awesome. I love it. I like Chicky, man. I like Chicky. I don't have any problems with anybody on this internet. I don't. I refuse to. I won't do it. I just won't do it. We're just here for such a short time. I'm just going to enjoy this ride and take it where it goes. Johnny, good morning to you, sir. Great to see you today. Don't make fun of me having a shadow. Don't you dare say Stigs didn't shave today. I may be going for a straight shave later, and they say you should wait 2 days. Don't shave for 2 days before you get a straight shave. Is this correct? I only had it twice in my life. Hello, Carmenuch, but I may be meeting a couple of people to go for a straight shave. Again, I got to tell you, the traffic around here today is going to be insane. So we may... AOV, well, listen, dear, you're not listening to me? Chicky, we heard you perfect. That was flawless. That was a great message. Thank you for the information on the offer. I'm looking forward to it. So, yes, of course, we heard you. Did you hear what I just said? All right, shopping. Shopping. You're shopping today. Chick, loud and clear. Thanks, pal, from Stony Tony. This fucking crew is incredible. I like to have Chicky up when he comes around. It's nice. I'm not a panel guy. I don't do panels. Like, I'm not that guy where I have a show with people on. I'm really not. It's just not my thing. You can't criticize me for it. It's just the way I choose to do it. I don't criticize people that have panels. That's the vibe of some shows. It's panels. This is whatever you feel works for you, you do. You're never going to get a criticism from me. The only time I see the panels get unruly is when a show host cannot control it. The show host must use that mute button sometimes because people go over each other and it ends up being a disaster. So you got to control the show. Gianni, right? He looks like Rory Wells. That's because he's thin and tan now. He lost nothing. I don't know if he's thin. I don't know what his weight is, but he lost some weight, ALV, and he took a nice tan. So he's looking good. So whatever works, yeah. But what works in what way, right? That's what we say. Whatever works for you. There's nothing that's going to work to get you any kind of success, basically, on this YouTube. It's a personal success. If you have 5 people and you're happy with those people, that's success. If you got 55 people and you're happy with those people and you can control it, that's great. All right, Barry, start that one. We'll talk to you later. Yeah, September 11th, we're going to have a good show on here, just so you do know. We're going to do a good September 11th show. I'm going to try and put together a little something. Some people that were there, I had cousins that were there, and my perspective, maybe. Don't hold me to it. But living here, we are firsthand of this. And living near the New York City skyline, we are reminded daily of 9/11, daily. See, for some of you guys, for many of you people, this 9/11 thing escapes your brain because you're not here. For an individual that saw the skyline every single day of my whole life, it's much different. We are reminded daily. We see the images daily from 9/11. Right? Because we saw it burning right there, 12 miles from us. So I got to see what I'm going to do. All right, next bullet point. P. Diddy. Check this out. Let me explain to you something. Diddy's getting out. Diddy is eligible. Hold on. From what I see. Hold on. From what I understand, Diddy is eligible for a halfway house like almost now, August. Okay. Diddy's going into a halfway house in 8 weeks. 4 weeks. Maybe 3 weeks. So although he's he's doing great in prison, he is in Fort Dix, which is as light security as you're going to get. He's in Fort Dix, New Jersey. That's down in Monmouth County. He's in a suburban prison. He's in the suburbs of the prison system. That's what he's in right now. I don't even think there's fences. He's getting out in 4 weeks, Zelda. He's going into a halfway house in 4 weeks. I hope I'm wrong. His latest release date is February 2028. At the worst case scenario, he's out in February 2028 free. He's taking all drug programs. He's doing all of these programs to minimize his time. And believe me, I truly believe he's going to be in a halfway house in your neighborhood in 4 more weeks. I could be wrong. And do I hope I'm wrong? Whatever. So he sold his house for $55 million. This house he bought, 8,000 acre estate, originally bought from Gloria and Emilio Estevan for $35 million in 2021. So so there you go. Diddy's in Fort Dix. Can you imagine this sick fuck? Huh? What is this now? Okay. All right, we got our tickets. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 10 people going to the Subway Series Yankees game versus the Mets. Wow. We're going to be third base line, row 6. What the fuck? Oh, guys, listen to this. Wow. You can't. I'm going to be at the game on 9/11. I'm going to be at the game on 9/11, the Yankees versus the Mets on the 25th anniversary. You can't make this up. We got 10 people. Subway Series on the 25th anniversary of 9/11. You can't. I just. Who does this happen to, Gerard? Me. There before the grace of God. I am powered by God. I am watched over by a higher power, giving me blessings that you cannot imagine. That I don't know if I've earned these. I don't know if I have earned these blessings that I am getting lately. But this is a big blessing. On 9/11 at the Subway Series. Now, go ahead. President Trump's going to be there now. Come on. Avant goal. Behind third base. Row 9 or 6, whatever. All right. I'll take it. Thank you, my friend. Love you. Wow. That is crazy. We are powered by God. Trump's a fraud. Yeah, he's got to go. He's got to go, Zach. Trump's got to go. Ma disgraziati. I'll give you that. You ain't going to get no beef out of me with that. Trump's got to go now. But I'm going to enjoy the game. I can tell you that. I'm going to enjoy the game. Ain't nobody going to mess up my party. Don't bust up my fucking party. Yeah. Tell Donnie T the crew says straighten this shit out, right? You mean 2 million in his first year in prison. Well, Diddy's getting out, guys. P. Diddy's getting out. Okay, what else do I got here? Freddie Boom Boom Cannon died. Zach look like Jeff Nadeau? Yeah, maybe a troll account, but don't block him. Don't block anybody. Don't you block. If it's Jeff Nadeau, it's not Jeff Nadeau, but I'm just saying, don't block anybody because you don't recognize them, please. If they come in with some shit like an Uncle Edwin avatar or an Angel Gotti avatar, you just get rid of them. Don't let them do it. It's not Jeff Nadeau. It's Jeff Nadeau's picture. Yes, Zach. Because I don't like that shit. They do this shit. And it's not Jeff Nadeau. Cut it out. Jeff's sleeping right now. He lives that gangster life. He wakes up at noon, Jeff. He wakes up for game time. It's not. Yeah, I don't like when they do that shit. They got the Uncle Edwin avatar. Come on, what are you doing, people? Why? Angel Gotti avatar? For what? What are you doing? I saw a Tony Silo avatar. It's not Tony Silo. Where's the time? The dude's coming back tonight, I believe. No. Tuesday. I think. It's what he does. It's his passion. It's his passion. He'll do good. Yes. 5th retirement. Yes. Chicky. Free Vinny Basciano. What a great man with him at MCC 11 South. Wow, 11 South. Nice. What a presence in person. Not getting out, though. Can't stay away. Yes. Yeah, Pete. That's a good. Yeah. Well, you know what it is, Pete. We start our day over here somber. Well, we start the day before somber. It's a tough day. What are you gonna do? All right. So Freddie Boom Boom Cannon, who gave us Palisades Park, passed away. The 1962 rock and roll hit Palisades Park, recorded by Freddie Cannon and written by Chuck Barris, is a nostalgic, up-tempo celebration of youth, young love, and the carefree days of the iconic New Jersey amusement park. The song captures the thrill of escaping into a summer wonderland on roller coasters, cotton candy, and the tunnel of love. Barstool is just a series that he's doing with them, Pete Rizzolo. He's not working for Barstool. He's doing a series for Barstool. Now he's doing the sports with the other guy, which is a pretty good sports show. It's decent. But this internet, it's very hard to grab a crowd. It's saturated. The song captures the thrill of escaping the summer. Yes. Mr. Freddie Boom Boom Cannon was not from New Jersey. He was born Frederick Anthony Piccarello in Massachusetts. He lived and began his music career in the Boston area, Bill C., before moving to Philly in the late 1950s to work with producer Dick Clark. Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Gerard, yeah. It's a sad day around here, especially. It is. What else did we got today? Spain. We touched on that. We touched on this. World Cup. We did good today. Let's touch on a few topics today. Okay, let's talk about Billy Joel for a minute. Billy Joel said this the other day. When you get older, he says you should stop. Don't go on stage and destroy your legacy. I don't have an opinion either way. Frankie Valli was on stage. They were mocking him, saying, why is he there? He's dust. This is the word that we heard. Why is he there? And those of us that are dear to this Frankie Valli, because of the neighborhood we come from, it bothered us a little bit. So they're saying, why is Frankie Valli still up there? Why is Frankie Valli still up there? Yes, you can ask a question. So Billy Joel, his opinion is that when you get older, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Know when to walk away, know when to run. So Frankie's not the best right now. I was with his daughter Friday night. He's hanging in, just so you know. Antonia said he's hanging in. She was upbeat. We were having a good time. She was dancing. It was a great time. She seems okay. I know. I'm waiting for the question, Stoney. I'm waiting for it. Are Nadeau and Angel Gotti beefing? I have no idea. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Angel changed the whole direction of her show, so there's nothing really to beef about. It's Kenny Rogers' song, yeah. Does anybody else have any Meatloaf songs in their head this week after your show? No, not me. Not me. Yeah. He doesn't beef with, he just criticizes. He's got beef with some guys out there right now. There's a problem out there. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but there is a problem right now. There is a problem right now with some guys with Nadeau. Is he in danger? Depending on where he goes. Is he in real danger? A Faji Nagal maybe, like PD Cars got the other night. at the Belmont. You might get a slap like that, or maybe not. Petey Cars caught a Fajinagal at the Belmont Tavern the other night. I like Don, but him and the dude always turn on people. Well, Zach, this is what you're dealing with. Nothing's going to happen. A slap, a little Fajinagal, in my opinion, if anything. A little intimidation might happen. Yeah. Yeah. The Belleville cops did get to the Belmont somehow. Somebody did call the police. 6 cops came. 6 Belleville cops came to the Belmont Tavern after Petey Cars took a slap. I'm not going to say who did the slapping. That's not for me to say. If it makes the newspapers, great. If not, what the fuck? You'll know who when you see. Yeah. So, yeah. 6 Belleville cops came. Nobody got arrested. Just calling cops. What are you calling cops for? The guy got slapped. He did get split, though. A little blood. He did get a little blood on him. There was a little blood at the Belmont Wednesday night, but it is what it is. This guy's name is Petey Cars. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to get that deep into the full names and all of that and who did the slapping. I'd rather not do that on here. If we had a direct private line, that would be a different story. We're not. I'm just going to leave it at that. A guy took a slap at the Belmont for acting like a fucking idiot. You can't do it. Some places it's still old days over. Some places don't change their ways. We don't know who called the cops, Steve. Hey, teacher. We don't know who called the cops. Might have been how do you say it? Not a civilian. That's the stupid word to say. Someone that's not familiar with the culture. Shall I say? How do I say this? How do I say this? Yeah. Exactly. The Belleville police didn't do anything. They know when you deserve a slap. Of course you got fucking slapped. You act like Aniello. The restaurants down here, they try to mimic they can't do it. My mother's the only one that had that recipe, Patty. My mother got that recipe from Stretch. If you're getting slapped over 40, change your life. You're losing. Even if you're doing the slapping over 40. Who's going to slap anybody? Fucking 60, 50, 60 years old. Are you out of your mind? I mean, you're about that and you see someone that's got it coming. What are you going to say? It's on site. Listen, Giambarella says if he sees snuff on site, he's slapping them. And that's that. He don't give a fuck who is there. This is what Giambarella says. If I see snuff anywhere, he's getting a fucking slap. But Gianni, you're right. If Nadu was at a place and he ain't supposed to be there, he might catch a fucking slap. I'm just saying. Some people are. Can't say it's true or not. Nor do I even care. This is not true. Zach, this is not true. No. Joey's not filming that. Definitely not in that club that the podcast was done in. That ain't happening. The answer is no on that. Little out of favor, but definitely I would know that one. And it's not a mafia club. Exactly, Gianni. And they say Joey, mafia, made guy, a boss. What is he violating? He's not convicted of or admitted to being a part of any mafia. So these people keep saying he's a boss doing what? Boss what? Where? Where convicted of being a boss? Where? What? Where is the admittance? Who's to prove that he's a Cosa Nostra boss or even a member? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? This is what bugs me. You can say allegedly, what boss? What mafia? What made guy? Not convicted of it. Convicted of crimes. That's crazy. But no, they're not in the clubhouse. The club's a great spot. They got a great club. It's upstairs. It's a nice spot. It's decorated nicely. The paint is neutral. Pool table in there. It's a cozy hangout. I'll tell you, it's a cozy hangout. Couple of pictures on the wall. I'm not going to tell you whose pictures are on the wall, but some notable men are on the wall. You didn't see that in any videos. I'm telling you from my eyes, great pictures are on the wall at the hangout. Really, really good pictures. TVs, 2 TVs, nice kitchen. It's nice. It's a nice hangout. It is nice. It's upstairs. It's a good spot, right in the neighborhood. They got a nice spot over there. They got a nice spot. To the far rear is where the thing is up there. Nice setup. Cozy. Cozy in the neighborhood. Guys, come hang out, have coffee. Bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably right. Probably right, Johnny. Yeah. All right, what else do we got today? Okay. So Billy Joel says the older guys, they should stop performing. They should leave their legacy intact. Some people agree, some people disagree. That can go in a lot of different directions. What do you do? When it's time, when you can't sing, do you stop? I don't know. Today's National Ice Cream Day. Get out there, get that great ice cream. Hello, Mike F. Good to see you. Get out there, get that great ice cream. You will enjoy it. Today is National Ice Cream Day. Hurting hands is becoming an issue. Therapists are working on hands now more than ever because of the texting and the typing. So hand therapy is a very big job right now. A lot of things going on with the hands. They recommend use the voice text when you can. I don't know if I agree or disagree. We got a fucking problem in New York City on the building that is collapsing. We got criminal charges coming up. We got problems, Breeder. Mike F., we got serious problems. This company did not install the reinforcement beams on 3 floors above the floor they are working on. It fucking collapsed. The engineers said, put these beams in, put these support systems in. They did not do it. Now they're going to be charged criminally. They're stupid. They are stupid. So the building that's falling down there in New York City, they got it. They're working on it. It's up there in the 40s too. 40 something, 40 your sister's ass. It's not that they use scabs. They totally disregarded the instructions of the engineer and put no supports up. And they started building above because they're adding 16 floors to this building. Come on. Sometimes you got to do the right thing. Thankfully, they kind of got this under control. This could have been an absolute disaster. Lawsuits and everything are coming their way. Mayor Mondavi refused an 18% raise. Wow. He makes $300,000 a year, apparently. I think. Anyway, the mayor refused a raise. Oh, your husband called it out? Yeah. No, they just didn't go by it. All right, hey, teacher, start that bone. They just didn't follow the instructions. We're still holding 30 here. Holy shit. Talking about nothing over here? We got 30 people? I like it. Teacher's aide. Hey, teacher, did you leave already? Hey, teacher, did you leave? If you did not, I want you to hear this last bullet point. I would love for you to hear this if you didn't leave yet. No, it's not. That's right, Pete. You're 100% correct. And he's trying to call the workers back in. Come back in. It's safe. Come back in. It's safe. It's not safe. It's a problem, Pete. It's a problem. The union was not overseeing this. Well, if they were, a shop steward should get thrown off the fucking building. Because that's your job as the shop, Gotta watch this shit. Yeah. Well, hey, teacher. You got the mayor making $300,000 a year, and you got teachers' aides making under $30,000 a year. Who's more important? The teacher's aides, in my opinion. I would never go into that building. You see, now forever they're going to have this fear. Do you live in fear now? Would you never go in that building? That's a great, scabs don't follow instructions. They're not trained properly. It's correct. Why do you think they go to a 5-year apprenticeship program? The electricians, the plumbers, the pipe fitters, the welders, everybody. You got to go through a 5-year apprenticeship program. You got to pay your dues. You got to pay your dues. Okay. My other prescriptions already. My blood pressure prescription, $177. My blood pressure script, $177. But I pay $16 with my insurance, so we pay for it in our premiums. But it's expensive to get old and need meds. Live healthy. Live healthy. Try not to depend on these meds. They are expensive. So yeah, with my insurance, thankfully, $177 prescription costs $16. And that's that's good. All right, let's do a couple of videos here, and then we're going to get out of here. What do I have up here? Let's see what Uncle Badass has to say today. Mike F., I'm glad you're in here for a little bit. We're going to do this, and then we're going to show one other great video about Italians. So we're going to talk about Christmas Eve for a quick.
Fucking morning, it's Sunday, and don't act like you don't hear it. The lion doesn't skip the hunt just because it's Sunday. Hunger doesn't check the day of the week, and neither do you. The lazy ones think they've earned a day they didn't. You earn your rest by stacking wins, not stealing them. So drag yourself out of that bed like it's on fire. Now go own this fucking day.
All right, Uncle Badass. Good job. I liked it. Mike F. got here just in time to see Uncle Badass. All right, I'm going to take you back into my culture for a quick minute. If you don't mind, I want to take you into the culture that I know, that I live, that I have lived my whole life. And we're going over to Christmas time right now. I know you think it's crazy, but we are going over to Christmas time right now, okay? That's what I feel like doing. Here we go. Step into my world. Step into the world of the Italian.
Families celebrate Christmas harder on December 24th than December 25th. Most Americans wake up Christmas morning for presents, big breakfast, opening gifts with coffee. That's the main event. Christmas Eve is just the preview, the appetizer. December 25th is when Christmas actually happens for everyone else. But for Italian families, Christmas Eve is Christmas. The Feast of the Seven Fishes starts at 6 or 7 p.m. and runs until midnight or later. 7 different seafood dishes minimum: bacala, calamari, shrimp, clams, eel, anchovies, lobster if you were fancy. Families spent 12-15 hours cooking, tables for 30 people, mass at midnight. Then you opened one gift, maybe. Christmas Day, leftovers and naps. This goes back to Italian Catholic tradition. Christmas Eve was a day of fasting and abstinence from meat, so fish became the celebration meal. The number 7 represents the 7 sacraments. It was about faith, family, and food, the 3 pillars of Italian life. Christmas Day was religious and quiet. But that's not even the craziest part. Italian families didn't just cook 7 fish dishes. They made everything from scratch. Homemade pasta, bread baked that morning, sauce simmering since dawn, desserts, struffoli, pizzelles, biscotti, made days in advance. Some families had 12 or 15 courses total when you count antipasto, soup, pasta, multiple fish preparations, vegetables, salad, fruit, nuts, dessert. The meal lasted 4 to 6 hours minimum. And if you tried to leave early, disowned. Christmas Day breakfast was literally just reheated fish and arguing about who ate the most shrimp. Every Italian American over 50 knows this. Every younger Italian wishes they still did it. But nobody talks about how this tradition is dying because it's too much work, too expensive, and families are too scattered. The guilt of not continuing it is real, but so is the exhaustion. So yeah, Americans celebrate Christmas morning with presents. Italians celebrated Christmas Eve with 7 fish dishes and religious devotion. One's about gifts, the other's about guilt and calamari. Did your Italian family do the Feast of the 7 Fishes?
There you have it. There you have it. A little bit of my culture. Just bring you in. I guess I am not the norm. My kids are absolutely continuing these traditions. They are all in our traditions. I raised them this way. My ex-wife does the same thing I do. We have the same cultures. That's why sometimes it gets a little difficult when you cross cultures. These traditions, unfortunately, they go away. I will not change it for the world. Every Sunday, it's the same in all of our homes. Wherever my kids are, they're having macaroni today. Wherever I am, I'm having macaroni today. Having meatball, just the whole thing. And wherever my kids are in the world, they're having a traditional Italian Christmas Eve. It's not going to change. Hopefully my kids can bring it down to their kids. And I got to tell you, a lot of the kids that my kids are friends with, they're doing it. So when you say you're losing culture, there's a couple of factors involved. Crossing cultures is one. It's a battle for people that cross cultures, mixed cultures, to keep a tradition going. They just don't know it. They can barely relate to it. They might say they can, they can't. They just can't do it. So it gets a little weird. It's a little weird. Yeah. So it's not a criticism. This is an observation as to why it's being lost. Crossing cultures is the biggest one. Laziness is huge. Moving from different areas is big. Changing the population that you are amongst right now. If you grew up in a, I don't know, Colombian, Puerto Rican, Italian, Irish area, and your traditions were there, and here you move out to another place where none of these people are, none of these cultures are, none of the stores that you knew are, you are basically walking away from something that had great value. Yeah. So that's what it is. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a choice. Listen, you can't predict who sometimes you can't control who you fall in love with, end up marrying, right? I got friends, they knocked up a girl, right? It wouldn't be his first choice. And he wouldn't be her first choice. Two different cultures. What do we do here? We're pregnant. What are we supposed to do here? Now, the irresponsible man and woman at that point that got pregnant out of whatever, out of just, I don't know what, out of irresponsibility. What do? I got friends that had to cross cultures because they got pregnant. And their traditions are try, but not really. Nona passes, and then so it's tough. I never really dated that much outside my culture. That's just what it was. It's not a racist thing. It's just what I gravitated to. I gravitated to what I am like, and not everybody is, And if you're having just sex and you get somebody pregnant, first of all, what the fuck? Can't do better than that. Every gazillion people do this. They know what to do. You make the best of it, though. You make the best of that life if you can. And people that I know have. Some of them have gotten divorced later, but for the most part, those that have gotten to that situation, some call it unfortunate. Would it be your partner? No, but now we're going to do this thing called life. And it's me and you. What are we going to do? You wouldn't be, not going to tell him he wouldn't be your partner. You're going to tell her, I wouldn't go with you. You're not in my class. You know what I mean? I think it's more important than culture is believe in God, because both people have to have the same morals and values. That's a great point, Susie. That's an incredible point. I like that. Yeah. Recipes. It's hard to do. I only dated and married an Italian girl from Essex County. Same here, Pete. All local girls. I mean, I did some shenanigans with outside the culture, but otherwise, dated. And I'm not teaching somebody my culture. I'm not going through all of that. It's got to be in your blood or it's not. You can't make somebody be that they're not. All right. We don't understand some other traditions, but we respect them. That's what it is. All right, guys, we're on 2.5 hours. I stayed on. We kept a nice 30. It was good. Now we're down into the 20s. Numbers do matter, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes CG2 will say, look, you got the, yeah, sometimes I look, sometimes I don't. What else? We did Uncle Badass, right? We got rid of him. We did the Studebaker for Gerard. We did the Italian culture. And we did the Rolling Stones. And being that we did CG2 is the numbers runner. I had a good time with you guys today. Very cool 200th show. Just a chill vibe. We ain't going nowhere. We're obviously powered by God. We are watched over. I mean, because it's been amazing. The vibe has been great. Good. We're coming up on 70 away from 7,000. That's our next, I guess you could say, milestone. I don't know. Whatever. All right, guys, listen. We're going out of here with this jam right here. I got to go. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Coffee Talk. Who we spotlighting tomorrow? Can somebody tell me, please, who we're spotlighting tomorrow? Thank you, Gerard. Gerard, you make the shows great. No, I'm not home. I'm in the suburbs today, Pete. I'm not home. I'm up west today. I'm out of the city area. I wouldn't be down there today if you paid me. You can't even walk in our area, Pete. Pete, there's cars everywhere. The final is today at the Meadowlands. Pete, let me explain to you something. There's cars everywhere in my neighborhood. There's people parked everywhere to get to the shuttle. The shuttles are on Kingsland and Franklin at the end of my block to get to the Meadowlands. It's a disaster. The whole fucking area is a disaster. They're parked everywhere. I'm staying out of the neighborhood till tonight. After the game, I'll go home. Yeah, not so good. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Annette from Greece. All right, good. All right, Tommy Stigs wishing you a blessed Sunday. Make it great. You guys are incredible. Love and peace to all of you guys. Delilah, you're in our prayers today. Tommy Stigs wishing you a blessed Sunday, 7/19/2026. Ciao for now.
Cara mia, why must we say goodbye each time we part? My heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. God me fair. I'll be your love till the end of time. God me, why must we say goodbye each time we part? My heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. God me fair. I'll be your love till the end of Baba.